You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. Okay guys, in light of some recent comments I received, I wanted to point out a couple of things. First, this person is over 18. Also, they asked me to do this. And this video is recorded in a public place, so please keep all those things in mind before you comment. So what can we see? This video shows one of those fundraiser car washes that you usually see in the parking lots of local businesses. So yes, another parking lot video. We can see some stores here, including Office Depot and a Dollar General. And then there was another store, but I did not recognize the logo and I couldn't read it. But I could see that they sold adult beverages and other things. As the camera turns to the left, we can see a variety of other signs at the front of the parking lot. We can see this sign that looks like a Walgreens sign, another sign that says Specs, which I'll come back to in a moment, and I also saw what looked like an Ace Hardware sign. Oh, and we also catch a glimpse of the license plate on the car that is being washed, and it looks to me like a Texas plate. So I figured we were probably in Texas because I don't think anybody's crossing state lines to go to a car wash, even if it is hosted by very lovely people who are raising money for an ostensibly good cause. I quickly figured out that the Specs sign was actually for the store that I didn't recognize next to Dollar General. I looked it up and I found that Specs is a Texas family-owned business that is headquartered in Houston. Okay, so definitely Texas. All this seemed like a lot of information until you realize how many locations each of these businesses has. Do you know how many freaking Dollar General stores there are in Texas? 1,772. The other ones aren't quite as bad, but they're still a lot. Office Depot has 144 locations, Ace Hardware has 253 locations in Texas, and Walgreens has 700 locations in Texas. Well, I thought those are big national chains. Surely Specs will not have nearly as many, being a smaller regional business. Well, I was wrong about that because it turns out there are more Specs locations than there are Office Depots in Texas. They have like 200 of them. I figured I'd need to do the thing that I've done in some other situations like this, where I look at the locations where these various different businesses are, and then try to find the intersection where they all are. That can be a little tedious, but it totally works. As I was getting ready to do that, I went to the Specs website to try to see where their locations are. And guys, that's when I caught a lucky break. The Specs website very helpfully shows you a photograph of all of their locations on one page. And that simplified things greatly. Even though the pictures are kind of small and low resolution, I was able to scan through the list and look for one that looked like the one in your video. And when I got to this photo, I recognized that it looked like the same storefront, and I could even see a bit of the Dollar General sign that was next to it. And that was the right one. You're in this parking lot in Victoria, Texas. I used a Google Street View to check out the Office Depot and the Dollar General and Specs, and I turned the camera around to see that set of signs at the front of the lot. Based on the information in your video, I was able to look at the parking space lines on the ground and determine that you were standing here when you did that little twirl near the back of the car. Guys, like and share if you enjoyed this, and check out the map of all the places I have found for you so far from the videos that you've tagged me in. And if you're really excited, why not go pick up a Jose Monkey t-shirt? That's all for now, guys. If anybody else would like me to figure out where one of their videos was recorded, tag me in a comment on that video.